I know you see it look crispy. Just so you know what we're working with, just so you know. It's still crunchy with the salt. All right, so we're gonna check it out, y'all. So, of course, with it being fish fry and cookout season, I figured there ain't no better time than to do a fish fry recipe, all right? So we're gonna be doing a spin on the Southern Classic and doing Southern Fried Catfish with a Hot Honey Glaze over the top of that thing, all right? Listen, so it's gonna be super simple. All the ingredients gonna be in the description box below. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can be kept up to date with all the recipes that's coming out, all right? Without further ado, let's go and get into it though.
I do my thing in the kitchen. My name is Cord, I'm for the culture, and I'm here with a vision. We here to talk, chop it up. They say the odds are stacked against us. We ain't seen that bet. And the things we do in kitchens, y'all ain't seen that shit. Yes, Lord, let me talk. Listen, man, we here for a good time, not a long time. Matter of fact, we here for a great time. You know, Turned in the Kitchen Culture Podcast.
All right, see, the thing about catfish is actually real simple, all right? So we got 6 catfish fillets. Luckily, you know, they had like normal size ones. Like a lot of times lately, it seemed like they just be extra big for no reason, you feel me? But yeah, kind of like a medium-sized catfish fillet. Now, after you done clean them off and everything, I know you technically don't have to clean off your meats and things like that, but I'd like to just give them a quick little rinse, you know what I mean? Hit them with a little vinegar. But after you do that, go ahead and just dab this down with a paper towel real quick so you can get all that moisture on that, so that way we get this as crispy as possible when we drop this in the oil. Rule number 1, anytime you're frying, we're gonna use some mustard, all right? So we're gonna get some Dijon mustard. If you wanna use yellow, or you can use jalapeno mustard, whatever mustard you wanna use, you know what I'm saying? But the mustard is essentially a binder. Some Louisiana hot sauce, some onion powder, garlic powder, Old Bay. Then we're gonna come through with some of my Counter Slap Signature Blend seasoning. It's gonna add like a spicy smoke flavor almost, you know what I'm saying? It'll be linked in the description box below. Crack 2 eggs on there. Go ahead, mix this around by hand. Make sure this is coated all over. All right, every piece of fish needs to be sopped up and sopped down with this flavor, all right? We'll wanna see no pink or white spots on this. So you're gonna let this marinate for about 30 minutes, you know what I mean? Let that flavor sit in. We'll work on our dry batter in the meantime. So look, with our dry batter, usually I just pour straight into the bag, you know what I mean? But we'll measure for the sake of this, all right? So we're gonna get a cup of some all-purpose flour. Add in a cup of some cornstarch, then about 1.5 to 2 cups of some yellow cornmeal. Now we're gonna use all the same seasons that we put on the fish, except we're gonna add in some Texas Pete dust to substitute for the hot sauce. Grab your filet, you're gonna put it into your bag here. Maybe grab it like 2. Close that bag on up. All you gotta do, shake off your excess breading. You don't want that to get in the oil, all right? That's gonna kind of mess up the frying process. You can set this on some parchment paper or a wire rack to rest while you finish the rest of these. And then what's gonna happen is this breading is gonna start sticking to that a little bit more, and it's gonna be super crispy, all right? And then just repeat the process until you do. Let me tell you, this is my cookbook, Kitchen Culture, the best big bag cookbook on the market. So we got 90 recipes in here, and it's not all big bag recipes. It's like 3 vegetable recipes in here. So I mean, it's something for a little bit of everybody. Cocktails, desserts. So let me just show you real quick, all right? So garlic parmesan lobster bites. You know, you mean strawberry henna colada if you're trying to get lit on the weekend or in the middle of the week, whatever works for you. You know what I mean? Tomato basil soup. The possibilities are endless. Bourbon baked beans. So if you ain't already, grab you a copy. The link will be in the description box below. All right, so we done got our oil heated up to 350. And then we're just gonna lay that fish on in, away from it. So you don't want to overcrowd the pan, so fry them in batches. Let that go until golden brown or until it floats, or about 5 to 6 minutes. So you want them golden brown like that. I know you see it look crispy. All right, so we're gonna set this on the wire rack to rest while we go ahead and finish our second batch. All right, so we're gonna keep it simple with the sauce, because sometimes less is better. So you're gonna get some honey. Go till it feel right. Go till it feel right. for a little kick, we're gonna add this, depending on your spice tolerance, I like mine with a little heat. So I'm gonna do, you need to do 2 or a capful and a half. Old Bay hot sauce, specifically, and some garlic paste. Then you just go ahead and mix this up together until it's one smooth mixture. Fresh out the grease, we're gonna sprinkle on a little bit of counter slap. So just go ahead and brush that sauce on over. Make it look real pretty. Go ahead, top that off with a little parsley, you know. A good catfish sandwich on some light bread. That's all you need. That's why I've been trying to lose the same 10 pounds for like 3 years now, but God. Oh yes, Lord. That's some of the best catfish I never made. Not gonna hold you. I usually just kind of pour the flour into a bag, but I guess we can estimate this time. So, shit. All right, that's all right, and that was supposed to go a lot more smoothly. Today we finna be doing the spin on the Southern Classic with some. Today we finna be doing the spin on the Southern Classic with some Hot Honey Old Bay Catfish. All right. With some Old Bay. So a little bit different, but when I tell you to switch up is, let's see. Since we in fish fry season, I figured all right, golly, nose start itching. That's crazy. All the ingredients gonna be in the description box below. And while you're down there, go ahead. And while you're down there, hit that subscription, button. What the fuck? All right. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button and all right. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button and that notification. Oh, God, please, shit start itching when you trying to focus. So it's a little bit against the grain, but when I tell you, you might not go back to having it no other way. You know what I'm saying? But it's the end of the day, y'all. It's the end of the day.
Yes, Lord, let me talk. You tuned into the Chef Core in the kitchen. We here for a good time, not a long time. Matter of fact, we here for a great time. Yes, Lord, let me talk.